What's up guys, BlackScape here, and if you missed yesterday's video where I took the entire story of Dragon Ball Absalon and condensed it into one easy to find video, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below in the top comment, and make sure you do because I added something for you guys, something very spicy at the very beginning of that video that I know you guys will enjoy. But that's not what we're here today. We're here today because there is some rumbling, some news about Dragon Ball Super coming back in movie form, and it's going to be soon, essentially going to be this weekend on Goku Day. And it seems like the pieces are falling into place, mainly due to the fact that they've just recently announced this new Dragon Ball website that I just made a video about a few days ago. And in that video, I talked to you guys about how it would be so much better, or it would get so much more reception if they made this website into an app, because an app, people use apps every day. It's easier to find, it's right there, it's on everyone's phones, you don't gotta type anything in, you don't got to go through a browser, and just being able to click on something like that very easily will get a lot of eyes on it and make it far more important than just a website essentially. And look what they did, these crazy bastards. They did it. They took my advice and made an app for the Dragon Ball website. A nice looking, sleek looking, very intuitive app that isn't up yet, because the website and this app are both supposed to launch fully this weekend. Now, is it tomorrow? Is it on Sunday? We will find out soon. But the news is that there is a brand new Dragon Ball movie coming out. Now, where are we getting this news from? Well, we're getting this news from the GOAT, Geekdom 101. He just dropped this video talking about the brand new Dragon Ball Super movie. Run it.
It looks like, and again, this article, it's a Toy Animation article. It says toyanimation.com/dbmovie, but it seems to be error 404, which means it's not ready yet. So I don't know if it's going to be Moro. I don't know if it's going to be Granola or some separate story. I don't know. I don't have details yet. I'm trying to find out right now. But it looks like, according to what we have here, this early leak, that there will be a new Dragon Ball Super movie in 2022. Don't know if it'll be in the summer, the winter. I don't have details for you guys yet. I'm sorry.
So Geekdom has been on the phone all morning, essentially, with God knows who, trying to find out anything on this movie. Honestly, with the way that he announced Dragon Ball Super a few years back, and how he kind of gotten blue-balled and maybe even put on a blacklist by Toei or Shueisha. I'm not saying that it's 100% that's what happened. I highly doubt it, since he's a tremendous, huge Dragon Ball YouTuber. What I'm saying is that he leaked the series coming out a few years ago, and then they didn't drop it. But he also said that he made a couple people upset on the Toei side of things. So honestly, if he's calling people that have links to Toei, I highly doubt that they're going to say anything about a new movie specifically to him, because they know that he is going to drop all the news right away, early, before they have a chance to make the announcement. At least that's my take from it. But honestly, from what he's saying, he has a feeling that there's going to be a movie, because they're going to be dropping some major news on that day, on Goku Day, and they're making it extremely secretive. He may have a little bit more information that we're not privy to ourselves. That's okay, but he's saying that there's going to be a new movie out, so much so that he actually put it in the title. So that's why I am making this video right now, because I want to see if there's any merit to what Geekdom is saying without really having the concrete proof that it is a real thing. Now, could this be the new arc for a manga? No, because they are still in the Granola arc. So them jumping into a new arc or announcing one in the very beginning, it seems like, of a different arc, it doesn't seem like a plausible thing that they would do. It actually seems like the complete opposite thing of what they would do. I think they would announce an arc at the end of this arc, similar to the way that they did it in the Moro arc. Now, could this be a new series? I don't think so either, because a series takes a lot of time, guys. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication to get a series up and running, and honestly, with the pandemic, I don't see how, on top of that, even other artists and creators, voice actors that were working on Dragon Ball or working on other projects, I just don't see it melding or meshing well into a series, at least not one that has been being worked on where it's going to drop at the beginning of 2022. I think that maybe it is possible what he is saying is true, that it makes the most amount of sense for them to announce a movie that they are starting to work on, and by the time 2022 comes around, whether it be the summer or during the holiday season, that is when the movie will drop in Japan and hopefully drop simulcast. So I think that it is plausible if there are big events happening, if there is some big news to this event, this Goku Day thing, then a movie would make sense. Now, it would be very lackluster if this was like a new box set or something. That would be so fucking lame, which, I mean, it could be. They've done stuff like that in the past where they announce this huge thing and only to have it be something that is kind of lame. But if it is a movie, what could it possibly be? Could it be the Moro arc? The entirety of the Moro arc in one movie? That would suck. We just watched the Moro arc. The Moro arc is several chapters. It would be several TV episodes of the series. So having it just be one movie, it wouldn't be good. So I think that it is highly possible that this is something that is going to be in the Dragon Ball Super anime side of things. It's got nothing to do with the Moro arc. It's got nothing to do with the Granola arc. This is going to be its own thing. Nothing to do with Toyotaro even. This is going to be its own thing. Its continuation from the Broly movie. Something that continues it. Almost like setting up a trilogy. And since they're bringing back the old villains to set them up for movies, if they were setting up a Dragon Ball Super movie trilogy, Broly first, I think the next villain that we haven't seen yet and would make a lot of sense to see is Cooler. Now hear me out. We don't know anything about the Frieza race almost at all. We have no idea. We know so much about the Saiyan race, but that would make the most amount of sense if you're doing a sort of trilogy. If you're doing a trilogy, you have a background to the Saiyan race. The next part could be a background to the Frieza race, which shows us Cooler, Frieza's mother, the family, their dynamics, why we only see Frieza and King Cold, maybe why the Universe 6 Frieza race is a little bit different than the one in Universe 7. All those things could be answered in that movie, making Cooler like almost like an enemy to Frieza. I think that would make the most amount of sense. Someone that owns the other half of the galaxy and has maintained his hold over that galaxy, but has been watching how his brother has crumbled and died and then come back. And I think that would be really cool to see, specifically since basically the Granola arc is focusing on the Saiyan and Frieza connection. I think that would make the most amount of sense, leading up to a third movie where we could possibly get some sort of Granola interaction, a Granola movie of some kind, because he is the link from the Frieza and the Saiyan race. We can have all those aspects with Broly in there and Cooler in there, all meeting up into one awesome take. But those are just my thoughts on what the movie would be. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think would happen, or if this has any merit at all. If Geekdom, do you think Geekdom is right, or do you think that there is still more speculation that needs to be had? And if you made it to this point in the video, you are now part of the hashtag #EndOfVideoSquad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Demonic Reaper. Howdy, partner. Keep the good stuff up. Thank you so much, partner. I absolutely will. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.